Here he comes. Oh, it's Ryan. Yo. Nice. What's going on?
Fishing, man.
How did you do that with your window?
It's my life, dude.
Oh.
This is an absolute giant!
Oh my gosh! Dude, I just look how gold this is a fucking toad! Oh my god! Oh dude! Dude, I got him! I got him! No, it came off again! Oh my god! How big is that out there?
This is almost a 6 pound smallmouth, probably, dude.
Oh my god! That's like a... Dude, we just had like 4 bites.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So we have failed.
Spooked by 16-ounce glide baits. 0.
We have casted enormous glide baits by Coots, and they don't even spook. Like they don't.
On top water. Sick.
Oh my God.
The biggest flurry of smallmouth bass fishing history.
It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had an opportunity at...
I got this side. Alright, I got. What's
I think it
happening?
never works when it's cold.
Hold on, what's happening?
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Good night.
Good night. Look at this.
All right, I'm gonna let her go.
Look. No, dude, this is such good. Oh. A pumpkin patch,
That's
dude.
a freaking pumpkin.
Pumpkin patch.
Let me get this too. Yeah, that's perfect fit right there. Look at that. I ain't going nowhere.
All right. All right, guys, first fish of the trip. We're out in this hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane football right there.
Football bass of the day.
We're dealing with hella wind.
That was sick. Just nailed it off the top. Let it go, eh?
Yeah? Get a picture if you want, but yeah, no, she's not picking up. All right, see you, girl.
Adios, amigo.
We got white caps. We got chaos, but we're happy.
Sick ass top water bite. We're both watching it. Just fucking crushed it.
Just nailed it. First of many to come, hopefully. We're gonna keep at it.
All right, what's up, y'all? Ryan Tony from California, and it's time to explore my tackle box. Now, a true fisherman usually has one tackle box that can be handheld like a suitcase. And it should be preferably bought at a thrift store with all the lures already in it.
Oh my gosh.
So, let's take a look here.
This is an antique, man.
Oh, I've got some antiques.
Oh
Came
my.
with 2 jitterbugs and a hula, original OG hula popper.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
look at this thing.
So everything up here is pretty much crap. This is like the garbage section plus a couple of like glide baits.
The garbage.
Where the real magic is.
Yeah.
Is down below. Let's take a look down below into the depths of the tackle box.
Heck yeah. Can't wait to see this.
Oh, look at that, dude. I got spinner baits from all decades.
All decades.
Yeah.
All decades.
Buzz bait still in a package.
Strike King.
Dude, I got this whole thing for like
What?
14
a dual
bucks.
pack. You gotta see this. A dual pack of lipless. Is that Pro? It's a Jimmy Houston. Look at these guys. That's antiques.
But it did have a nice snag-proof front there.
You got some gold mixed in.
Yeah, so
A lot of that is eBay stuff, man. People.
look at this bag of 80s spinner baits. I don't think you can find that material anymore. It's really cancerous. Here's a little box of mine. Let's see. I came here for swim baits. Let's see if I got some flukes in
drop
here.
shot bait.
Yeah, something to drop shot.
What a tackle box.
Welcome to my tackle box. This is basically what my life looks like in all facets.
Yeah.
This is a summary.
Yeah.
You can tell about a man's life by looking at his tackle box.
Born in '85, and I mean, this is.
Look at these things. Man, these are probably born in '85.
Yeah. Mosquito hawks. Dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah. All right, y'all. You mind telling me what the hell this is? It's like bouncing around on this little thing. Oh,
no, I wanted to retie. You dick.
One, man.
I thought you were saying you won, me 0. No, yeah, no, for real. One. No, no. Big goose egg on mine.
Let me call you Germ.
Oh, look at this.
Pretty good start here.
Yeah, we're a few hours in. Probably. Here, let's zoom in on that.
Are we on 3 pike at least? Now?
At least, and and I lost like 4 in the lures with it.
Let's go slicels.
Yeah, slicels, like, no, seriously, there were like 4 slicels. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were. Okay, look, this is slicels. Those are ones that just got cut off for no reason, just immediately. And then we landed 3 of the pike, and then we have 1 smallmouth. And then we look, Jeremy has 0. That's amazing.
We're only 5 hours in.
Yeah, it can only go up from here. Oh man, I think they're lethargic. All right, guys, Team 85 trip. We caught nothing but pikels all day. And now we're gonna release this big girl mouth. As fat as can be. All right. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh. Maybe keep fishing. All right, look at this girl. She's a basketball. Woo. All right, dinner on the lake.
Chef Boyar Ryan right here.
What do we got? We got sausages down here, and what's going? Macaroni and cheese.
We got some Annie's mac and cheese cooking up right here.
Yes, sir.
We're running out of water, so we're gonna just let it cook the rest of its way in hot water that's not boiling off.
Sausage looks good.
We'll boil some eggs for tomorrow.
Let's look at your setup. Have we not done a setup overview?
Check out the setup here.
Yeah.
This is my curtain I'm working on. There's just
Yeah. Okay.
all right.
That looks
come
awesome.
on in from the side entrance here.
All right.
We'll get into the rest later.
This is what is this called? The hotel element?
This is the hotel element blueberry.
The blueberry.
Yeah,
Look, it looks really blue right there in the headlamp. You can see that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here
Come on
it
in.
is. You can sleep a family of 5 comfortably in here. If you're a really close family, like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Here's our scoreboard so far.
Oh, you gotta add one.
that. We're gonna change Jeremy's goose egg into a fat ass 5.68 pound smallmouth bass.
Nice. Oh, wait, we gotta add some slices to pike.
Yeah,
Sort
one
of.
more slicel and like 2 or 3 more pike.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, that's right. I got 3 more on that freaking.
So pike are dominating, smallmouth are, but look at this living situation is awesome.
Yeah.
You got a trout net here.
That's the trout sporting goods section there.
Look at that.
That's my nice little privacy curtain there.
Yeah.
Here we've got the weather station / communications board / DJ right there playing some Grateful Dead.
How many miles have you traveled?
Today, or I mean on this trip, right? This trip was 2,400 miles, I think, so far.
Holy cow.
Yeah, California. So I don't know. I should probably tell you guys why I'm even here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is my story. I live in Quincy, California, which is currently about 2 miles away from the Claremont Bear Fire Complex. So, oh, big ass spider, nice. Look at this, get out of here, bud. Yeah, so I got the biggest fire in California, like raging in my backyard, and Quincy had the worst air quality for the last, or had the worst air quality in the world for 3 days straight last week, so I got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
And I came via the Sawtooth Ridge in Idaho, and then Yellowstone, did some fly fishing on the Yellowstone, and then worked my way out here, eventually stayed in the Black Hills in South Dakota.
Oh man.
Just kept going until you drove out this way.
Saw grizzlies, saw wolves, saw trout in the Yellowstone.
I saw mountain goats in South Dakota. I didn't know there was mountain goats in South.
Not many people do. But yeah, he came all this way for slicels and pike. So we gotta describe what slicels are. Slicels are when you're fishing and it's like somebody has just cut your line with scissors. Yeah, like somebody's gone in scuba gear and gone down, tugged your line lightly, and then cut it with scissors, making you think you have a fish, and then you just have nothing. It's just taking you're taking your stuff. Yeah, and we have at least 5. Like I lost like really good drop shot stuff. Like my prize. Like I don't have infinite amount of these drop shot lures.
Oh man.
And anyway, so we've had a lot of slicels. We've caught a lot of pike. We caught them flipping. We got them like offshore drop shot.
Offshore on an old roadbed, like a mile offshore.
We haven't been able to like keep pike off our line. And this lake isn't really known for pike, so this is, but yeah, this is the scoreboard. And we're gonna have an epic day tomorrow. Ryan's actually a professor teaching classes. He has to teach a class tomorrow, so I might get a
we're gonna drive into town and do a little lesson on Aldo Leopold and the land ethic. So then we'll get back to fishing.
Yeah. What class do you teach again? It's called
Intro to Environmental Studies is what I teach tomorrow. I also teach wildlife diversity and field techniques, which is a super fun class on catching wildlife.
Oh, that's so sick. I'm gonna try to
finish the tour of the
oh yeah, look at that prized
hotel in Blueberry. Oh dude, yeah. This actually showed up with this tied on.
He had it tied on. This thing is from
look at that. That's how I know what it is. That's the one I caught my PB on.
Look at this.
13, I don't even remember what it was. 13.4. That's the biggest one I've ever weighed. I definitely caught one bigger than that, but
yeah, what year?
13.4 in 2007 or something. I had it tied on when I showed up.
He shows up tied up with his PB HUD.
I could retire it to my little area of curios and trinkets here. Yeah, there's a nice frog. That came in my tackle box at the thrift store. Dude, check out this piece of obsidian I got the other day. It's like the shiniest obsidian I've ever seen in my life.
So, what's an obsidian? Because I actually don't know the
that's what that's what the Indians used to make arrowheads.
What? Wait, what?
That's what they used to make arrowheads out of. That's just
Shoshone
Indians arrowheads out there, Pesky.
We're making a yeah. So how do you pronounce it? Obsidian?
Obsidian. Yeah. So it's a hardened lava rock basically that turns into
look at that.
It's smooth, like it's glass-like, and you could just it's called napping. You nap away at it into arrowheads.
And you just found that hiking.
Yeah. Check, this is my prize in the gem collection, man. Yeah. Oh my God. That's sweet. I found that. Plumas County, California.
Oh my gosh, dude. What is so that's
a quartz, yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. we got an edible mushroom here, Albatrellus alicei.
Wow.
It dries and lasts forever, so if I ever am in a dire situation, I can go ahead and rehydrate that and cook it up.
Yeah. That's amazing. I just saw a frog poking out somewhere.
Over here?
Oh, the frog's up there. Okay.
Next to my bitch pup.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, can we still just keep wasting time here?
Yeah, dude. This is what.
More to show you. So you saw the bed. You saw that. We're cooking over here, so we don't have a lot of time to space to show you. Here, I'll just go into drawer number 1 here.
Okay, drawer number 1 here.
Drawer number 1 is cooking accessories here. Tools over here. And tools back here with an emergency avalanche shovel and emergency toilet paper.
Wow.
There's my fucking dry flies too.
Oh, you're finding stuff.
Yeah, I
dry
left
flies.
those in my friend's boat in Montana.
You might need that on your way back.
Yeah. I can add this to it right now. A little grasshopper fly.
It's amazing the little nuggets you find in this car.
All right, I'm done with the tour for now.
Oh wait, there's no more killing time. All right, yeah, we're gonna cook. Holy cow, that's a Jet Boil brand. I haven't seen that before. It's just over Performance Coleman.
I just left it while we did that tour. I left my fork in there.
Oh my god, dude, is that good?
We're gonna be eating that.
Oh no, dude, that's not
It's
safe.
fine. It's fine.
And here is the whaler. Check it. Yeah, so we're eating the sausage, macaroni and cheese with headlamps, and it reminds us of the first trip we ever took. Lake Jocassee, Lake Burton. He flew out to Florida from Cali.
2006.
We knew each other from calfishing.com, and we were both fishing. Yeah, it's way back. We were both fishing swimbaits like 2003 or something like that, and we became friends. And so yeah, we did a joint trip, Jocassee, Burton. We had headlamps, cooking stuff on propane stoves, and now it's 2020, dude. Can you believe that? Like it felt, yeah.
Like 10 years ago, plus 4 more after that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it feels, no, it's crazy how time flies though. But now we're 2020, sitting on the side.
I just turned 21.
Yeah.
Because it was that weird, we have 3 weeks between our birthdays, and it was that weird time where I was 21 and you were not.
Yeah. And yeah, it's actually the first time I drank was on that trip. Because, dude, yeah. Tropical storm going through South Carolina at the time. So we were forced to get like a hotel room instead of camping out in the middle of the island of Jocassee. But
we did that one too, I think.
Yeah, just good memories of these trips. They happen every couple years with us, it seems, that we just get together and fish. But I don't know, I'm happy right now with just a headlamp and some really good food. Even got kombucha. What? So we're laughing.
Let's tell our best Matt Peters stories.
Oh, we have Matt Peters stories for days.
I think my absolute favorite one is the one we're probably both thinking of.
Yeah.
When we camped at Moccasin or whatever.
Yeah.
And we woke up at the same time. And me and Jeremy just being shit show us. We just woke up, walked out of the tent into the car, drove it to the boat launch. Just like nothing.
No preparation.
Like probably left the tent open.
Yeah.
Like nothing. And we're dunking the boat in the water, and we could see like across the bay or something. You could see Matt Peters is out there like coiling up neatly his extension cords and like dusting things off on his boat. And within like 10 seconds, we had a 7.3 in the boat.
Yeah,
he was still coiling his freaking extension cord.
Dude, that epitomizes like Team 85.
That was the best. We were literally like weighing a 7.3 when we looked over at the campsite.
And he was just sitting there
like
polishing
some scum off his boat or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's about like just making cast and like he was worried about the wrong things.
Yeah, dude. Prioritize. So the priority for us is fishing, and that's it. Like everything else can just fuck off for like 3 days, and then you have to deal with a car full of overflowing with everything in your life for 3 days, and you have to drink 3 days worth of water because you forgot to do that.
Yeah. But when you're on the water, it's just
I don't like drive halfway across the country to roll up your extension cords.
Yeah, so the message here is organize only enough to just get the fishing done. Yeah. But for real, when there's fish to be caught and you're just wasting time doing little petty stuff, and we end up with a hurricane mess, but we catch big fish. Yeah, so I mean, it works. You got to be laser focused when you're on the water as far as getting the lure in front of the fish, and that's all we cared about. Yeah. And when Ryan and I are together, we're like in a competition about like casting as far as we can right to wherever the fish might be, dude. Yeah. Like casting on top of each other.
100-yard cast onto like a aspirin bottle cap or something.
Yeah. So we had a lot of interactions.
Observation today.
Yeah, a lot of interaction with Coots today on the lake, and everybody should be familiar with Coots. But so what was the story?
Well, we realized you can dive bomb a 8-inch glide bait, like half-pound swim bait, 3 feet from where they are. They just are completely indifferent.
They're indifferent.
They just stare, dude. One time, one like slightly looked to the left.
Yeah.
The
best reaction we got out of a coot was to barely glance to the left after I bombed a glide bait with like within 2 feet of it. So we were dying laughing at their indifference to these like dangers.
A great white shark and just wouldn't have known.
Yeah, just did not care about any predators, including us, and double trouble.
I'm an evolutionary biologist, and I don't really have an answer for this. So.
Yeah, I think they're just prolific, and they can afford to have some die.
Afford to lose
They can afford to. I mean, all right, it was so good. We're going in for seconds.
Yeah, dude, that's Annie's homegrown organic shells and white cheddar. Apparently good enough to do seconds.
By the box, I wouldn't know how good it is, but it is good.
Living in your car, thrift stores are your best friend. Because you can go, you know, buy rags somewhere expensive or whatever, but 50 cents for this shirt, and not only that, I've been extracting the snaps off of this thing to snap up my curtains. That's gonna be my project tonight. And tomorrow you can check in and see my nice snapping curtains.
It's a rag too.
Yeah, it's a rag.
All right, look at this on the grass. What is lurking behind us here? The whaler.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, that's Family Guy, right? What do we got?
Well, can I first say though, I think this is, and some of you might be appalled by this, but I think this is seriously the cleanest,
Most organized,
and most like well-kept boat we've ever had after one day of fishing.
After one day of one of our trips.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
A broken oar just sitting here. Bent net. I mean, the anchor's sitting in a puddle of water. Right.
There's some pliers in there. This isn't. Look, this isn't connected correctly.
We always have a battery issue.
I'm using this to point, by the way. But wait, no, there's another thing. Oh yeah, we need to film your rod tips or I'll.
Oh, dude, my rods
but now
are
we'll
great.
do that in a different.
Yeah, you can get my tackle stitched later.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look at how clean this boat is.
This is our live well. Look how clean it is.
Hey, thrift store again, by the way. Comforter container.
Yep, there's our live well. This is our tackle
bucket. Uh-oh, the screen went out. Is that anything?
Yeah, it's still good.
Okay. Tackle bucket.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm pretty proud. This is, I mean, most anglers might be appalled at this scene, but
it's actually pretty. I mean,
we only have like 5 lures on the little side shelf here.
Yeah,
like that would normally be
Megabass Pop Max, Whopper Plopper. And
yeah, we're doing good.
Normally there'd be like 50 lures.
Yeah,
right
good
there.
job.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah.
No, I'm taking. If I could just go
No.
You do that. That's fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a nub. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good solids.
Hold on. 1, 2. I gotta count.
Hey,
and you're probably holding something. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you have 5 in a nub.
You got
and
5,
I have 5,
and I bought the sausages.
Oh, see, you did, but you tried to miscount, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. But anyway, yeah, that's how good this food is. Yeah. All right.
Shit, hold on, stop. What am I leaking there? This 50-cent cord. in here?
One second. Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so this is like my other use for my tackle box, like my big $15
So that's your bed.
thrift store tackle box. Yeah.
And it needs extra support.
Well, just to be safe, this doesn't have much support, so I throw my tackle box under here and I'll take like my hatchet or.
That hatchet.
Dude, this 100-year. This company went out of business in 1918. Made in San Francisco. When have you ever seen anything made in San Francisco? It was my great grandfather's.
Wow.
Yeah, now I use it to keep my bed intact. The good thing is, some little creepo comes along and you got a nice hatchet right there under your bed. Yeah, that'll work here because behind the maps section of my car house is my hammer section. I didn't want to disturb the hammer section. I got this is my rock hammer for all your geology needs on the road. And this, I showed you this is my great grandfather's old roofing hatchet. Still good in a pinch, you know, for cutting some firewood and whatnot. Up here, so I got this is what I call the espionage / optics section of the car. That's my binocs and my Nikon. I got a tripod actually in a non-optics section. It's in my optics support section. Yeah.
Let me get this too.
Yeah, that's perfect fit right there. Look at that. Ain't going nowhere.
Horizontal, yeah. Yeah, like bossing you around. What a fish, dude. That's what you came. Well, Ryan's on his little trip to town. I'm out here catching topwater fish. So Ryan had to go teach his college professor class and the big ones are crushing the bait. Woo! Really stoked on this. It's amazing. Came all the way out of the water. Oh, super stoked. Woo! It's been dead and now it's on. All right, 5.5 pounder. Look at this monster.
This is an absolute giant!
Oh my gosh. Dude, I just look how gold this is a fucking toad. Oh no! Dude, I got him! I got him! No, it came off again! Oh my god. How big is that out there?
This is almost a 6
That's
pound
gotta be
smallmouth, probably.
insane. Oh my god. That's like a... we just had like 4 bites of...
Man, topwater was sick.
Oh my
It's
God.
the biggest flurry of smallmouth bass fishing history.
It's absolutely crazy. Oh
We had an
my God.
opportunity at
I gotta go this side.
20 plus pounds of smallmouth.
And yeah. Oh, dude. I think it's. There we go. It was fucked up. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. But
Girl right there.
it's probably a PB.
Yeah, it's probably my biggest smallmouth.
Look, this is Baltimore square. Yeah.
I can't, she's too deep, dude.
Look at this.
All right, I'm gonna let her go.
Look. No, dude, this is such good. Oh, pumpkin patch, dude.
Freaking pumpkin. Damn it.
So we have failed.
Spooked by 16-ounce glide baits. 0.
We've casted enormous glide baits by Coots, and they don't even spook. Like they don't even care at all. Completely indifferent.
Slightly look at it and just keep going.
The best we've done is to have one glance at the big splash. Like we've literally splashed them. Actually, that should be a goal for tomorrow. We got one more day for this trip, guys. We're gonna try to spook a coot to add to this goose egg there. It's the one thing we have left to do on this trip. All right. I don't know what he's gonna write. Oh, yes. So typically on a Team 80,
So far.
anchors thrown overboard.
Far.
dot. So yeah, in our Team 85 trips, I throw anchors overboard that aren't secured or tied down.
This has been magically like the most organized trip we've ever had.
All right, yeah, let's do an update. Let's do an
Should we
update.
do a boat update.
Boat update day
We added
2.
peanut butter and jelly and bread.
I got yeah, shiny yet real bright.
Our little soup dish over here is
All right. Yeah, this has gotten a lot more water from the trolling motor. All right, we got the live well here.
this is a nice little contraption.
Look at this unorganization. That should be in there. Oh, yeah, shine it over there for PB&J.
Yeah, I've been jamming bread into the peanut butter and then into the jelly all day.
Rods are scattered.
We're doing good. No, this is really
Oh,
amazing.
God, look at that though. Look at all that crap.
That's not bad. That's good.
Binoculars.
There's some
At one
bag of dinger things I've been stepping on all day.
So yeah, we flipped over the gas can today.
Oh, we gotta watch that video. Yeah, when we had the chaos of all the fish today. So at the end of it, the gas can was upside down.
This gas can got flipped in the chaos of catching all these fish. Well, not catching, but losing. Yeah, you'll see in the video we had a moment. We're interested to look at all this stuff though.
I really want to see how that gas can wound up upside down.
Yeah, we have no idea how it turned upside down because we were
When the dust settled, that was out of place.
Yeah.
Our boat smelled like gasoline.
anything. I mean, we got the bread here. Yeah, shine the light.
We're good.
I mean, look how organized this is, guys. Getting trashed
I'm
there.
proud of us, dude.
Wait, look
There's
at the
our live well.
0.8.
The Ryan Tony float tube special, in case
Yeah.
you guys want to get in on that.
Yeah, and it's a comforter thing. Oh man, that anchor with a puddle of water. That's just an eyesore. All right, that's the boat update after 2 days. 2 days of fishing. Look how cluttered it is.
Good. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. That's like that's what it looks like after an hour of fishing back when we were younger.
Yeah, we've
really
grown.
grown up.
We've grown up, guys. Look how organized it is. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, Ryan. So I wanted to ask, what led to the first Team 85 trip, and like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's too vague of a question, but like, how did that happen? And like what the heck? Like, what do we have in common to like have this California and a Florida guy?
I mean, that's a history. That's a long history, man.
Yeah, well,
It all starts at cow fishing.
yeah.
I mean,
What's your first swim bait experience?
oh,
I should
geez.
say.
First swim bait. See, this is I have a hard time like pinning down what year it was.
Yeah.
I think the first time I bought a swim bait was either 99 or the year 2000. I think it was
Okay.
2000.
Yeah.
At Walton's Pond. If anyone watching right now knows Walton's Pond Bait and Tackle on San Leandro.
San
My dad
Leandro.
went to high school with.
Walton's
Yeah,
Pond.
it was a pretty penny. It was like 21 bucks.
21 bucks.
21 bucks for an AC
These
plug.
days. Oh, it's an AC plug was your
plug,
first?
Dude, yeah, it was the
Dude, this
first
is
one.
new information for me.
Yeah, and I took it out to Lake Chabot, and the very first I thought it was ridiculous. It was like a broomstick with a joint in it. And it didn't even have a bill. It like carved the bill into the broomstick.
Yeah.
Disgusting looking.
Yeah.
Like brown trout color.
Yeah.
And I brought
Jointed.
it out there, and the very first day I cast it around, I just had gigantic followers everywhere. I didn't catch anything, but just huge. Like,
exciting.
I mean, like, Lake Chabot is known for giant bass. And
Yeah.
I was like 12 or something like that.
Jeez.
So these are probably like 14 pounders following it in.
Oh my gosh.
Within 2 or 3 weeks, Walton's Pond had
What year was this? Sorry.
I think 99 or 2000.
99.
Yeah, so within 2 or 3 weeks, maybe it was like a year. I have no idea. You can lose track of time back then, but he had the Castaic trout in. So that was the original diving soft body with the hard head.
And it looked just like a
And that
trout.
one pissed me off because it was like 25 bucks.
That's so cheap.
Yeah, the AC plug was like $19.99 or something. The Castaic was 25.
Yeah.
So I got that, and God, I fished the hell out of it for a week. I worked at Lake Chabot, so I got free boat rentals.
Yeah.
And just every day after work or before work, I just get there, I just cast, and I'd get fucking followers everywhere, followers, gigantic followers. And I talked to Paul Duclos. He came down. He used to fish there all the time.
Paul Duclos, for anybody listening, that's a legend, right?
Yeah, so I mean, he was the guy who caught the probably world record on a Castaic trout thing. And he told me to try trolling it between spots.
Yeah.
I ended up trolling it right over like my favorite point. I was just pulling up, I was gonna start casting it, but I just trolled it along the backside of the point.
Yeah.
I ended up getting my first swimbait fish.
Oh my gosh.
Which was July 1st.
Oh my, in the middle of summer?
Yeah, July 1st, 2000 or 2001. I think it was 2001.
Uh-huh.
And that was 12.4.
Oh my god. 12 pound, 4
but
ounce.
it wasn't my PB. I'd already caught a 13
on a jig,
and an 11 on a fluke, 11.4 on a fluke.
What did you feel like when you caught that 12.4 like?
Dude, I was going crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. Yeah, my buddy Jonathan, John Scolia, he was casting already. And he got pissed, dude. He was like dirty mad at me that I caught it just trolling. And I mean, we didn't have any stinger hooks, or I just had like stock treble hooks on it.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I just started freaking out. I wanted to like vomit. I was like so excited, man. And,
yeah.
I will find a picture of it for you,
Yeah.
because it's the deepest bodied bass I've ever caught.
Wow.
It was 24.5 inches around and 23 inches long, or something like that. It was
dude.
huge.
Like a basketball. I remember that picture. Yeah, we'll have to get it.
Yeah, I'm like 12. I'm like 13 years old, and it's a baby.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that was my first one.
Did you like, after that fish, did you just like say, oh, I gotta buy swim baits, or were you just like, oh,
there wasn't any that I had already done all the buying.
I already got the Castaic trout.
Yeah, very next thing to come out after that was Bass Tricks.
Yeah.
Which were these stupid like pencils. Dude. They like they had a little paddle tail, but they didn't paddle. They just like went straight
through the water.
And I ended up catching my unofficial PB on one of those.
I can't believe that.
And I think that was the one that Paul Duclos ended up giving me on a different day. Like,
no way.
He gave me one at Lake Chabot, and I was watching this bass bed like all day at work, and I couldn't fish for it.
It was like 13 inches, right? Like the bait?
Oh, not that one. Maybe it was. It was
a
the big one with the double hook.
Yeah.
It was hideous. It was just an abomination. Like, it just didn't do anything. It was like hard plastic.
Yeah.
Like, our technology was better than that then, but for some reason.
Yeah, it was just like the worst bait
I'm
ever.
watching this gigantic fish. Like, it's down by the first dock at Lake Chabot. Somebody just told me about it or whatever. Some guy's asking me like, oh, could you feed this carp or like something stupid? So I go down and look. I'm planning it all day. I'm gonna go catch this fish after work. I'm gonna get a picture of it. I'm gonna weigh it at work. And so I run down. I had my fishing stick with me, you know, and I run down and I catch the fish on like the second cast.
Oh my gosh.
I run it back. It's like 100, not even 100 yards, like 50 yards back to the dock.
That's a long way though, yeah.
So I run it back to get a picture with it.
Yeah.
So I could do it quickly. And my boss, she was just totally not into fishing, didn't understand the gravity of the situation, no pun intended. And and she said she wasn't gonna reopen the dock just so I can weigh this fish.
Oh my god.
And I was just like devastated. It was before camera phones and everything. So,
yeah.
I mean, it was I had just caught the 12-4, or no, not the 12-4. I just caught an 11 like the week before.
Yeah.
I caught a 13 2 months before.
And this one
I
was
knew
way
for
bigger.
a fact it was like a 14.5 pounder.
Oh my gosh.
And I just let it. It was spawning, so I just let it go immediately. I just sprinted with it one way, sprinted back the other, and it
just let her go
water.
without a picture.
Never got a picture, never weighed it, but
but you knew how big she was.
14.5 pounds is a very,
oh my god,
very fair estimate.
That is a huge fish. That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't even gotten to this. I'm gonna save that for a minute. I need to take a sip of drink or something. Well, dude, all that does is bear the question. Tell me about your shit. Tell me your experience with some swim baits.
All right, yeah. What led?
I know one thing that is about the same exact time as me.
yeah. Parallel is a word we use a lot because we're Team 85. First of all, that stands for 1985 birthday.
Yeah, we got really original on that one.
Yeah. You were just trying to bond, and like we were just messaging online, and it was like Team 85. We're like 3 weeks apart. But yeah, we noticed like we were both throwing swim baits at the same time, but I was in Florida and North Carolina and he was in Cali, so we had that in common. But yeah, swim baits, oh man, that's a big can of worms, like you were saying.
Well, what was the first swim bait you bought? What was your thoughts about that?
Trout.
Oh man, I forgot about the stalker.
So this thing was just like, just hideous. Like it had these like hard plastic wings to try to make it jointed, and it was rubber made, and it was like an 8-inch one, and yeah, so it would try to glide, but it's just enough to be a big bait, and it did glide. So I had it. I was living in like a North Carolina lake house, like mountain, and I heard that trout were stocked. So I kind of was like in touch with people at calfishing.com. I'm trying to think about ospreys. What's big back there? Osprey. AC plugs, just like Ryan, parallel. And then the stalker trout. And anyway, off my dock in this mountain lake, we had this giant follower from this like 8-ounce osprey or something like that. That intrigued me right off the bat. I was like, wow, a bigger bait is just getting this attention from this big fish. So anyway, then we went to Lake Lure, North Carolina. I don't mind giving it out. And it was like late May 2002, I think. So very similar to your time. And we were on a rock wall. It was cloudy. We weren't catching fish. And I threw this stalker trout against the rock wall bank and started reeling, and immediately like a 10-pounder comes up, appears, and just attacks it with like the most vicious. I've never seen a bass act like that. And I missed her. I threw back, and a different fish, probably 12 pounds, comes in, attacks it. Dude, this is hilarious. I don't know if you know this part. I actually did it today. So she gets it. I lean down like I'm setting the hook on a jig or a worm. I go like this. It snaps at the reel. Shotgun snaps. Now when we say shotgun snaps, it makes the sound of a shotgun because it snaps so violently. And then my line was laying in the water. And this is just crazy, but like it was cold. I had my cell phone in my pocket. But I knew that was the only stalker trout I had in the boat, and it was like a 12-pound bass. So I dove in the water trying to grab the line. I dove head first into the water, fully clothed, cell phone in the pocket, did not get the line, swam back in and got in the boat. Me and Patrick were like beside ourselves with excitement, but also like grief about losing those fish and losing that bait. I immediately talked to the Fig Pins, the ones that made the stalker trout. Todd and Rod. Yeah, you remember them? Yeah, the Fig Pins.
Todd and Rod.
Todd and Rod.
Not the guys' names in Flanders' Kids or something.
Yeah, probably. Oh my gosh. So I called them. I was like, your bait works. Like, I'm buying some, please. And then I made it down to Lake Jocassee, and you know, it's a long trip, but like, so calfishing.com is what brought us together. Rob Bellany, shout out. There's something called, you know, he had a forum. I don't know if we're allowed to say, but yeah, I don't think he cares, but there's a forum
Well, there was the public forum. There was the regular.
Yeah,
like, that's where it all started.
Yeah, that's where it all started. The forum. Yeah. And then Ryan and I were talking, and we were just like, why don't you fly out? There's a lake that has trout in it. We can throw swim baits. And by that time it was 2005. So
yeah,
15 years ago, right?
Jeez, yeah. I think it was 05 or 06.
It might have been 06.
I think it was 06 when we finally actually did our Joe Cassie.
Yep.
Joe Cassie.
Joe Cassie. We went to Burton.
Yeah.
But we like left it irrationally.
One of the highlights of Joe Cassie was when we didn't even have a trolling motor working half the time, but one time he just ripped up to this laydown and he just shut the motor off before he even ran up and got the trolling motor in the water. I had like a 9.4 up to the boat.
He just bombed out a gas right when I shut the engine off. Actually, the engine probably wasn't off.
Yeah.
That was a Huddleston Deluxe.
Yeah. Those were the new age things.
Yeah, that was like the bait. And, man, like that trip we could just talk forever about. But like that's what led to Team 85 going on fishing trips. Was swim baits and these AC plugs, steak trouts.
And I gotta say, so I'm now I teach college classes online, so I have my proverbial shit together here.
Yeah.
So this beats a pizza box. For the first time ever, but normally we're writing on pizza boxes or on the back of like whatever.
So this is what you. So let me ask you. All right, I got. What's happening?
I think it never works when it's cold.
Hold on, what's happening?
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, so I was trying to help Jeremy find a new memory card in the tackle bucket when my rod just ripped behind me. So I sat and
broke the
got the biggest, fattest pumpkin smallmouth you've ever seen.
Look at this.
In the middle of that, Jeremy cast to go, we get these smallmouth riled up, so he cast towards them, but he whacked my rod in the process. And then the rod snapped while we have this thing like ripping line out of the boat. This thing is just like girthy, man.
Unreal.
We got it in somehow.
Find the SD card while you're in there.
Where's the scale?
It's in there.
Alright. How do I,
you just click the power on button, hold it, and
do this?
this is really good. Yeah, that angle. That's all clutch. Alright. Hey.
Nice.
Alright, we're looking for a memory card. You get your hands in here too. we got it. We're looking for a cardboard micro SD card. Maybe it's just like pinned to the boat. This is
Yeah, if you guys in there watching see it, let me know.
yeah. This is unreal.
You sure had it in you?
Evidently not, but it has to be. I looked in it.
Some random rebel pop bar in the bottom here.
Just shuffling shit, dude. There's no way, man. Like I felt it, I picked it up and was like, oh yeah, that's in there. Is this giving you all guys like nausea probably? Alright, we're gonna do a release of this girl. Ryan and I both have caught like 2 4/8s. Yeah, this is a beautiful.
It's a dark one.
Yeah, look at this, just the beauty colors on it. Love how tall they are. This one isn't as robustly obese, but she's a big one. Big, beautiful girl. We're gonna get a release video of her real quick. Look at that fatty. Alright, you ready? back in the water. Sweet. Got a release video. Can't. They're cradled. God, they're just. That's the definition of a football. They're just maxed out. God, dude. All right, trip's off. Ryan's headed out. I'm headed out.
I'll sanitize first.
Yeah, I was sanitizing too. We had a blast. Heck yeah. Beautiful place. Going across country, opposite directions.
Yeah, man. Got some big smallmouth.
Yeah, big pumpkins to show. Yeah, and blast. Yeah, pumpkin patch and driving. See ya.
I'm gonna hit the road. But that was awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, quick.
Thanks.
Quick hit.
Yeah. Hopefully the fires are done.
Yeah, fires. I mean, they're still raging, aren't they?
Yeah, man. I mean, the air quality is not. Quincy no longer has the worst air quality in the world, so.
So I guess, is it second worst?
Probably, dude. I don't
Third
know.
worst?
So I'm just hoping.
Is it fourth worst?
Maybe it's fifth.
Is it sixth worst?
It could be. Seventh isn't impossible.
It's possible for 8.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I still have like another week to get, or 4 days to get home. So, all right, man, I'm gonna hit it.
Dude, good luck with the fires. Good luck with your trip.
All right, later.
Peace. That was the Team 85 trip. That was Ryan Tony in his element. In his element. Rattling off. And this is the aftermath. This is the aftermath. Oh, we got a honker. We got a honker. What could he be doing? What could he be doing? Look at get the window. Your claws.
I forgot. My gas light's been on for like since yesterday.
You want me to follow you?
Do you know where the nearest gas station is?
No idea. Your phone has service.
I think I'll go to that little Florence place or something.
Florence or Webster was closer where we scouted.
Florence is first. I guess I could probably make it there. Just
He's gonna run
on the side of the road.
So I'm gonna be seeing this guy on the side of the road. All right. So where are you gonna?
No, dude. Now I gotta get out and shimmy this.
All right, we're gonna watch this.
Damn.
This is all over.
It's like you have to like weigh out whether it's worth rolling your window down or not.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Then you gotta do the double hand.
Double hit. Yeah, you got it down though.
All right.
So you do know where a gas station is?
I think so.
I hope you don't run out.
Yeah, me too. All right.
See ya. That's Ryan in his element again. I was doing an outro. Yeah. I was doing an outro and I was like, well, there's Ryan in his element as you were leaving. Yeah, and it was like rattling as he went. I was like, there he is in his element. And then you came up with like a scenario where you're about to run out of gas. And I was like, well, there's Ryan in his element again.
Yeah, all right.
Running out of gas. Oh man, what a fun trip. And what a blast. I mean, it's not always about the exact pain that you get. And I mean, it is about that. Got some giant smallmouth. We were calling them pumpkins. They were just completely rotund and round and robust. And we got the fish we were looking for. We both had 5.8 pounders, and I mean that's a fish of a lifetime for a lot of people. For some people, it's just an average fish, but I was really happy to get 2 of those that size, and I enjoyed just having fun and telling stories. about how we both got into swim baits. You know, this trip I probably will never be back to this spot. It's an epic lake and everything, but it's a long drive for me, so we'll see ya. God, guys, I can't believe this. I was gonna leave. This 6-pound smallmouth. I call these things pumpkins. I'm so grateful and humbled. And it's not easy, but I got lucky and put some of the stuff together that we learned, and oh God, the biggest reward. Oh, unbelievable fish. Oh, I just can't get over. It's just a fish of a lifetime for me. Look at this thing. Holy cow. It's an absolute fish of a lifetime. Alright guys, time to let her go. Once again. A mammoth pumpkin. Rotund, robust pumpkin. Mammoth pumpkin. Mammoth. Rotund fish. Woo! Oh my gosh! Other people can do it all the time, but it was a grind for me. I'm elated right now. Oh, I worked so hard trying to figure out how to do it, and how to get them to bite, and how to get one that big, a pumpkin. Oh, 628. Let's look at the weigh scale, guys. Yes, Ryan just left. We had a good goodbye, and I decided to come back out, and I didn't even think it was possible. Oh, 6'2". Oh. Here, let's look. I locked it in there. Upper right. Upper right. 628. There it is. Whoa, yes. And I'm not doing this to gloat, it's just I love fishing. People do it better than me, but I just got a 628, and it's just a great feeling I want to share. And like, oh, it's not bragging or anything like that, it's just the joy of fishing. All right, we'll see ya. Bowling ball belly. I don't, she's 19 inches, wide tail. Yellow, like, it's weird. All right. Okay. This is a dink. We're gonna let her go. All right, that's the second inning to this crazy trip. Oh man, ending it with a 628 smallmouth after saying goodbye to Ryan. And man, I sprung a leak in the whaler. It's leaking all out. It's no good. But I actually know where that spot is, so we're gonna be good. We're hitting the road, and we're gonna look through all this. Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right, let's see it. All right, one last little outro. Trips off. Team 85 pumpkin patch. Epic time.